So one of the things that I have to worry about is if something gets wrapped up in the intake of the ski on the bottom side, where maybe a rope or something could get sucked in and wrap itself around the drive shaft, and that would not be good. It pretty much halts the engine and it's game over. And if that's the case, then I would need to get a tow. And one of the things about Sea-Doos in particular is that you cannot tow them faster than, I believe it's like 5 or 9 mile an hour without adding a tow tap. What will happen is that water will essentially come in through one of the hoses and part of essentially the cooling system, but water will inject itself and it'll find its way into the engine if you tow it faster than that 5 mile an hour or so. That's not cool. If I'm asking a friendly boater to come help me, I'll want them to come, and I'm sure they'll want to be on their way. So if we can tow the ski faster, that's great. So I added a tow tap, or had the dealer add this. So it's down here, and all you got to do is just turn this thing 90 degrees, and it will turn that 90 degrees, and it will prevent the water from going into the engine. Then you can tow it however fast you want. That's great. However, the location of that tow tap is extremely not convenient. And so pardon me while I'm going to put the cover on. So that's with the cover on. And this cover is got like 10, 13 different bolts to it. And on top of that, I'm going to have my rack here. And so it's all going to be bolted down. So I have to somehow reach all the way in there with something in order to turn that tow tap. So I came up with this. And so just a piece of PVC with a notch out there for the blue handle of that valve. And so I'll be able to reach in with this and through the little portal there, hopefully be able to try to find a little game of cat and mouse. But nonetheless, try to find where that valve is, and then be able to just use my wrist up top here to turn it. And if it was it'd be one thing if I was on a beach, or if I was somewhere where it'd be easy to take the cover off and all that, but I very well could be out in the river, out in the water, and need to do it without having to take this off. So that's my game plan. Now, where do I put that? So one of the things that this Sea-Doo trophy has are fishing rod holders, and so I figured that, hey, you know what? That fits in there really well. And so this is going to double as an extension for my GoPro camera. Actually, it's an Insta360 camera, but so this happens to fit in there nice and snug, and I'll be able to cinch that up a little bit. But then I will be able to put this camera stick right in here and pop that down there, and it fits in there, and I'll have a camera. Just one of the many things I've done to MacGyver the ski to kind of figure out, all right, how can I reuse different components?